Welcome, listeners, to Just Neapolitan, the podcast where we ask the age-old question, how do letters? Today, our quintessential quartet includes Maggie.
Hi.
Floyd.
Hello. How's your going? Okay.
Jordan.
I play games.
And I'm your resident thick boy, Brian.
Ooh, that's a thick ass.
That's a thick ass boy.
I knew y'all'd like that one.
Oh my god.
So, okay, how's everyone's week been? What have we been playing this week? What's going on? Let's get into it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jordan.
Hi,
what is
Jordan.
this, Gamers Anonymous? What the fuck?
Yeah, seriously. You on a 12-step plan?
Yeah. I'm rehabbing into gaming again. So far, the only game I've been playing is Hi-Fi Rush.
And what do you think about
Out the blue. I enjoy it. I love the fact that that there's a combo mechanic, but it's still on time, like still staying in the beat of 4. So you can kind of create some combos if you know the timing of the hits. You can dodge on beat as well. I enjoy that as well. It's something about a rhythm game mixed with a platformer, but also is scoring you is like Devil May Cry type, but not really though.
Yeah, see, it's interesting you mentioned the platformer, because that was the problem I had with the game. Yeah, so I get everything's on beat, right? And so it also wants you to jump on beat, which is great, except when you get those platforms that, I always have this problem, a game that is very fast, it moves quickly, and has the beat. And then you have platforms, you have to stand there and wait for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? No. Just put the platforms. I don't need your stupid, this platform comes out, and then you jump, and then you better jump right away, because it's about to go back in while the next one shoots out. Oh, were you slightly off beat with your first jump? Well, then you're fucked. And that's the part. Like, all the combat sections, love them. But so far, some of the platforming, I'm like, and it's just the platforms that, like, come in and out that you got to stand there and wait for. Because if you just jump right away, you don't know when this next platform's coming. So you have to watch the pattern. And then after watching the pattern, go, okay, now I got to make sure I do my jump on the beat, because the pattern's to the beat, but some of them might skip a beat, or they might be beat, skip, beat, And I'm like, no, go away and die on that.
I have it downloaded. I just haven't played it yet.
And I don't know anything about the game.
Also, what I kind of find nice, which is like very small, is the fact that everything around in the world goes off the beat as well. So it's like some things are going on like the top beat of 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them are going on the ands. Some of them are going off the triplets. As someone who's used to be playing music, I enjoy that very, very much. It's the little nuances.
Oh, the art direction is fantastic. I love that part.
Yeah.
Like I said, my only problem with it is the platforming. And it's just the one part of the platforming that annoys me. It was one game.
I haven't really been playing anything this week.
And you call yourself a gamer.
Fake gamer.
Yeah.
Does he really
Screw you
game?
guys. No. I've played like maybe a couple hours of Dead by Daylight, the usual. I've been doing some Pokemon stuff, but I don't count that as actually playing a game. That's more like I'm doing chores with training Pokemon. That's more of a chore. But I did recently buy the new Fire Emblem game that I need to start playing soon, especially because I won't touch it on the 10th. Because once Harry Potter come out, that's it.
Oh,
that's it. Don't even ask me this question next time, because I'm playing that.
Yeah,
I'll still have to ask it.
Brian still asks.
What about you, Max?
I also have not been playing too many games because of
The blaspheme.
the blaspheme. because of other things going on in life, but some that I got Pokemon Snap for Christmas. I know.
What the hell?
Honestly, I'm having a really great time with it. I just get to take pictures of Pokemon all day. I feel like a little photographer. It's really great. I'm having a lot of fun with that. But I also got the Ring Fit recently because I don't work out ever. And the game, not very great, but it gets me moving, so that's fun. And that's all I've been doing, really.
I always heard that the game.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
obviously, yeah.
Well, it's not.
It's not about the game, right?
It's a game secondary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
It's something to keep your mind off the fact that you're doing something healthy for yourself.
Yeah.
That's boring as shit.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
so it has been I haven't touched it in like a week because I've just been doing like school and stuff, but when I was heavy into it, it is really fun and it gets me moving and it gets me doing all these different workouts that I wouldn't regularly be doing. So it was nice. That and
That's good.
hopefully I get back into it this week.
The dreaded. Hopefully, I start working out.
Yeah. And I know it's on
I know that
Well,
life.
it's like I know it's on me to make that first step, but then I go to school for 12 hours on like 1 day a week and then I go to work like 4 days a week and then I have this off time and I'm like I don't want to work out in my off time. So I'm just like I'll just play something
No,
else.
right? It's like I want to chill out and get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, who
Literally,
wants to take
What the
out their
hell?
free time and actually
Jordan.
go work out?
Yeah, I was just
Jordan.
gonna say, well,
I was gonna
There
say
is
that. Is
one
that,
of
That
us.
was, that was me throwing shade.
God damn.
you are getting a bit on the little big side.
Little big.
Yeah, I am getting big. Someone just told me that yesterday. It's like you getting big.
Yeah, you'd
I'm
be
like,
posting all these
wow,
goddamn
God.
thirst traps.
Thirst traps, yeah.
It's art.
No, it's not.
art.
Don't give me
Art.
that bullshit.
Listen, also, it can be both.
It can be both.
See,
What about you, Bri? What have you
So-
been playing?
I have been playing Persona 3 Portable because it just came, for free on Game Pass. And, man, I don't like some of the changes they made.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty much the same game. I am finally back to where I was on my PlayStation 2 copy. You know, the one where the memory card was stolen, and therefore I don't have that game anymore.
Rip.
Tough.
I literally, so you're talking, I've spent like 10 days just getting back to where I was when I previously owned the game. So now I'm interested to actually see what happens next because I never did get a chance to finish it.
Right.
Well, that's kind of exciting. It's like a whole new game,
I'm-
kind of.
Well, yeah, and then with this one, there's also another mode where there's a female main character that they claim changes the story, and I'm very interested to call their bullshit on that because I can almost guarantee you that by changes the story, it's probably like a couple lines of dialogue are different.
Right.
I just have a feeling, but I mean that's just me being cynical about things. But I've been enjoying that, and other than that, I mean, just my normal like bullshit waste time games that I play.
Yeah. I
You
feel
know,
like everybody
that.
has those games that they just always go back to. It's like TV shows, right? It's your comfort thing where you're just like, oh, I'll just put it on and like zone out and do my own thing. And I feel like
it's
there's a lot
true.
of games
And you
like
know what's
that.
funny is that pretty much that's what people have been doing this week. A lot of right is playing those games that they're just like, oh, this is a good time waster.
yeah.
Which brings me to what I actually wanted to talk about this week. Are C tier games secretly better than S tier games? Now, here's my theory on that. What games do you play the most? You don't play the best of the best every day. You play these very generic, I'm going to waste time on this games. That's your everyday game. Those are the games you are constantly playing. For me, for example, I play the NHL game a ton. That is by no stretch. That might not even be C tier because they've barely changed anything in years. But I go back to it all the time. That's my game, and I play it, play it, play it, and play it. And to back my theory up a little, what do you think is the most popular PC game of 2022?
Oh.
It's tough.
Think
Correct.
C tier.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Is it like some indie game?
No,
Oh.
no. Most indie games I would say are more of the A S tier rank
Oh.
because they actually try new things. They're not just
Yeah.
the same shit all the time.
I don't know. I'm
It's Fortnite.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes
And is
sense.
anyone about to tell me that Fortnite is a fucking S tier
No.
game?
No.
Absolutely not. What Fortnite is a way to waste some time.
And money.
And money.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's not get into that one. So, what do you think? Do I have any type of ground to stand on with this theory?
I think so. The thing is, when like growing up, I even played like the baseball, you know,
Oh, that's
what
baseball.
yeah.
Ooh, that's
I
the
used to play
baseball.
those kinds of games like growing up and stuff like that, and that's what I would like go back to. Or like even any sort of racing game, whether it was SSX, anything with cars, anything with ATVs, like I would just turn those on and go absolutely apeshit for hours. Or Nancy Drew. That is true. I was going to say that Nancy Drew is definitely in by no means an S tier game.
No, it's some S tier comedy,
is-
but they didn't do it on
It
purpose.
is S tier comedy. Never forget
I'll fire you, then I'm pissed.
Yeah. Never forget prop room
Fuck.
lady. You know.
Oh my gosh, she was the best.
So
That was the funniest old coke fiend I've ever seen in my life.
But I feel like I go back now as an adult to a lot of indie games. Like those are my comfort games. So like, I mean, I guess yes, like Stardew obviously is an indie game, even though it's huge. It's, you know, made by one guy. So those are the kinds of games I go back to, is those, again, like comfy farming sims where you can literally just like wander around aimlessly and not have to do anything. But I think, yeah, I think C tier games, I think you definitely have a leg to stand on for that.
Gentlemen.
I have to agree. I have to agree. With
Nah, I'ma
that
disagree.
as well. Because
At least somebody will.
Boy's not even playing any games. He can't disagree.
Hold
Oh,
on.
but he's
Okay,
played
so
games.
let's put it like this, right?
he wants.
No,
to be
it's not even that. It's one of those things. Like, let's say you're somebody like us who don't have that much time. If I'm gonna play a game, I want it to not be, at least personally for me, I don't want it to be one of those just, oh, I'm gonna just play this because it's a time waster type game. If I'm gonna play a game, I want something that's top tier because I don't have that much time to like focus on it. Now, granted, we all play at C tier games. Like, that's just gonna be a thing. Like, sometimes we just gonna go, oh, well, I'm gonna just play like fucking Pokemon or some shit, you know? But for the most part, I'm gonna slide into some Elden Ring when I do decide to play it, or like another like triple like S tier game, you know? It's like I like
But-
Harry Potter. We all gonna get in there on that one. That's gonna be an S tier game. Like, that's one of those things. Like, if I am going to use my limited free time, I'm gonna use it for something that's big.
May I retort?
Retort.
Yeah, so you finished Elden Ring then, huh?
No, but I don't finish games.
So you're not even using your limited free time to play your S tier game that you say is worth
Well,
your limited free
and that's
time.
what I was going-
It's
no.
to my satisfaction though. Like, if I don't want to finish the game, I just won't do it. It don't matter if it's a C tier or S tier. That's just me as a person.
Yeah, but okay, so to also retort, you know, what you're doing in Elden Ring, I mean, you're still doing battles, you're still doing this, you're still making some progress here and there, but you're mainly like running around. You're mainly like doing those things that are kind of mindless in a sense. Or like you just said, you know, you play Dead by Daylight, which obviously is also not like super mindless, but you've done it how many times now, you know?
Yeah,
Like, so
I will
you know,
say, like, for me, Dead by Daylight is a turn your brain off type of game for
Yeah.
me personally. Like,
At that point, Dead by Daylight is your comfort.
probably, but I also,
You know, you don't
Yeah.
have nothing to do. Go to it.
I'm just saying, I would rather, like, just like I'm saying, personally, I would rather go to something more immersive and engaging when I play games. For the most
Well,
part.
see,
does every
I go ahead.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Are you saying that C tier games are not immersive? And have that ability to be immersive and do the things that you are saying S tier games do.
So with the way we've been talking about it, we take C tier games as games that we are so comfortable with that we could just mindlessly play them. If you're mindlessly playing a game, is that true immersion? Like,
Well, possibly because I'm not thinking anymore.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in this
I mean,
place.
I'm definitely in. I'm in the space. Yeah. Well, so like my thing too, and like I said, that I could argue both sides of this. It was just a random thought I had because
Yeah.
I stopped to think to myself, is like I play games that definitely aren't the best.
True.
And I think it's because that thing that those games that are like really good is they demand a lot from you.
Right.
You know, so like when I go to play Elden Ring, it's like I have to kind of like pay attention to what's happening in the game. It takes more out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's probably why I gravitate more towards like, you know, like I mean we've all got lives, you know, hooray being an adult.
Right.
Like, you're talking like when I was young, I would play Final Fantasy VI and then just play Final Fantasy VI again.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that anymore. That game takes it out of me. Even though I've beaten it now and I've been playing it since I was a kid, I'm like, I'll sit there and go, man, yeah, it's a really good game, but you know, I could just like play 10 rounds in Vampire Survivor and go to sleep. You know, so that's you know, it's like no, obviously, yes, obviously an S tier game is better. It's more worth your time. I mean, hence
Yes.
it being a super great game. But I guess it's more like I think like the term that I heard JoJo use, which I think maybe covers this better, is a comfort game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I also think.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Oh, you go,
Because-
JoJo.
Okay, because hear me out. When it comes to the games that, you know, we tend to just turn the brain off, it's always the game that we're naturally going to play. You already know how to play it. And you're just going to spend a couple of hours, probably almost a whole day, just playing the game. I know my comfort game to this day will always be Smash Brothers. Because I know I'm good at it, even though I hate losing in that goddamn game. I'm going to play it. I'm going to be very, like, comfortable in my seat. And I'm going to be playing that for a good 3 to 4 hours, look up, be like, oh shit, I haven't eaten.
Yeah. See, like for me, mine, which isn't, I guess if you know me, it's not that surprising. Mine is a shooter of any sort. So right now it's mostly just Call of Duty because that's the newest one out. So I was like if I want to play a game, but I also don't want to like super focus on it, I'm gonna just, all right, we finna go blast somebody in their face. Like that's what we finna do
shotgun. Dang, what's up with that thing?
today.
I would also say
That is
something
true.
for the C tier side also is, or I guess like if we're counting C tier games kind of in this like comfort game area as well, I feel like you also get the most like bang for your buck because if you keep coming back to it, especially like a lot of C tier games are pretty cheap, and even when they're not, if they're like in the $60 range, if you're going back to it and playing it all the time, you're getting the most out of it money wise. Whereas I feel like sometimes with S tier games, you know, it's super immersive, it's super like the graphics are amazing, the story is amazing, whatever, but you play it once if you're not coming back to it. You know, you played it, you finish the story, and you're like, great, I did everything I needed to do, and then you don't go back to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely like I mean, well, because I think a lot of those two to really be like I think a true S tier game, it has to cover all the bases, which would include some type of emotional content,
Mhm.
you know, decent writing, probably good acting, and yeah, stuff like that. It's like you know some of the you look at some of the like the best movies that were ever made. I probably would never watch them more than once because they take so much out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I'll throw on a Marvel movie and watch superheroes beat each other
Yeah,
up any day of the
exactly.
week,
Right.
you know. And one that'll get me some hate, you know. Star Wars has always been a C tier movie. Let's just be honest. It's about space wizards with laser swords, and I don't care. Like it's a fun watch. But you know, like it's something like Schindler's List. I watched it once. I'm good, man. That movie is fucking depressing. Like it was
Yeah,
fantastically
it takes
made.
so much
It's
out of you. Like
great movie. Exactly, it takes so much out of you. So I get, you know, that's I think with a lot of S tier games, it's that too. It's like it takes so much out of you, like whether it's emotionally or skill wise. That being said, you've got those people that play Elden Ring so much they're playing it with the dance pad and
Yeah. Oh my god,
simultaneously.
that girl
That
that's
becomes
doing it
their
is
company.
crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, get outside, touch some grass. This is coming from a shut-in.
I
You
don't
need to
know.
go
That
outside, bro.
honestly is very impressive to me.
Oh, absolutely.
But have you touched
But-
grass?
I mean, yeah, I've seen so many people get so entrenched in like the FromSoft games that's their version of a comfort game, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't see how
Yeah.
you do it.
Can't be me.
Can't be me.
I mean, I do enjoy them, obviously.
Yeah.
I've gone through it. I've started different characters. But, my claim to fame is I just beat Margot on level 9, and I was like, damn. But, of course, I didn't do it for real.
Yeah.
I'm a fake gamer. I had summoned. I didn't summon any PCs.
Mm.
I don't summon humans because I don't like them.
I don't like people.
I mean, they're okay, I guess.
Some of them.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Did you guys see that guy who played through all of the? It's not Elden Ring. What is that like franchise called?
The Souls games.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
he played all the FromSoft games from like Dark Souls.
Yeah,
1
yeah.
To Elden Ring.
Thank you. Yeah, without dying once.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
is the craziest thing I have ever heard in my
I
life.
seen a clip of him like when he finally beat
When
Elden Ring.
yeah,
And I was like, the amount of pure ecstasy that probably is flowing through his body right
it
now.
was probably like taking a shit ton of drugs. Like it was.
Imagine
probably-
imagine getting into the last boss and then dying. I don't think I could restart that.
No, I think I would go into an eternal depression probably.
Well, no, because his runs take like 10
Yeah.
hours now with all the
Mhm.
games, and it's not just I have to restart Elden Ring. No. It's
All the
I have
way
to
back.
Restart all
Right,
the way back.
right,
at Dark
yeah.
Souls 1.
I don't think I could do it.
I know I
barely
could
do it with NES games. There's no way I could do it.
I wouldn't even
So
try.
many NES games that I'm like, what do you mean I died and I have to restart? Fuck you. I'm not playing this game. There's no password? Kiss my ass, no password.
Mhm.
Well, I think I expected that to go longer, but we all tend to agree with each other too much, and we're too open to new ideas.
That is true.
I mean that's the problem of being like S. Is a C tier really a S tier? Talking to people that normally plays more C tiers than S tiers.
Well,
Yeah, but you know what though too? I mean, talk about like the ranking thing too. Obviously, those are very subjective.
yeah.
Really subjective,
Yeah.
yeah.
So my question there too is: are all these people playing Fortnite all the time? Do they consider it to be an S?
Oh,
tier game? And
probably.
who am I to tell them it's not?
Absolutely.
They definitely do, yeah.
So I mean, that all goes to shit right there. But I don't know. It was just an interesting thought.
No,
I
I
had.
think it's
Yeah.
a great thought, and I think it's nice to touch on both sides of it, because then that opens the discussion to everyone else and anyone who's listening. Like, how do you feel about it? Discuss.
Yeah.
Honestly, it goes to the point of what makes a good game
Yeah.
a good game.
Oh, of course. Well, and also the easiest way to quash my entire theory is the second most played game is Minecraft.
I love me some Minecraft.
I see.
Which
I avoid
Don't
Minecraft.
know I call Minecraft an S tier, but it's definitely an A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
See,
yeah.
I avoid Minecraft because I'll play that game and just get so lost into it. It's like, damn, it's been
Oh,
13 hours.
No, it's crazy
That is
because
a pure
and
time
We still
waste.
have that world that we started
Mhm.
however long ago and never
Yeah.
went back to.
yeah,
I step in
That
every
one
once
night,
in a while.
that
You
one
just-
night we played it, we all stayed up way too long.
it was so fun though. Like it was so fun
was
to just like,
great.
oh, what are you doing at your house? And you like walk over and you look and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna go into the mines. And Jojo and I went into the mines a bunch of times. I died every time we went down there. It was a good time.
Good times.
You're bad. You're bad at.
Oh, you want to say
You're
I'm
almost
bad? The
still-
guy
Yeah,
who
I
made
know.
37 doors?
I go in there like maybe like once a week, pull out some carrots from my like indoor garden, and then plant the seeds and leave out.
And
Like
then
that's
you're
all I
"That's
do.
enough."
I forgot this man has an indoor garden.
I go in, I farm, I leave. I
Yep.
go, it's lonely here now.
Guys.
You should have people to play
Guys.
with.
Hello.
Well, if you guys go on, just message on the Discord.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never doing shit.
But when Floyd plays,
I thought about going on there a couple times. And I was like, I don't want to go in solo. That's no fun.
but when Floyd plays, he literally just does that. He's like, "Oh, great, tend to the garden and turning off the game, and that was such a good time."
So, like, wait, when you play Stardew, do you play one day and you're like, I accomplished something, and then you're like, that's it.
No, I wish I could do that in Stardew.
I have no say in what happens when I open up Stardew. If I play for an hour, great. If I play for 12, that's just how it goes. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
Yeah. It's like
Sometimes I open it up and I'll play 2 days and be like, I'm good.
right.
And then sometimes I'll be going and be like, wait, what time is it?
I've played a whole year.
How long have I had to pee?
Suddenly I'm on year 5 of the game. I don't know what I've done
Yeah.
to get here, but
Like, wait, when did I get married? In the game.
Damn. I've never played Stardew. So
You
I don't
should.
understand.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's one of the
Because we can
few.
all play together.
It's one of the few categorically like cozy games that I actually like would play all the time. Like I'm not a big cozy game person. Like that's just not my shtick. But Stardew, that
Can't
does
relate.
it for me.
See, cozy to me is I'm gonna play NHL, score a shit ton of goals, and smack up some motherfuckers.
Yes. But
Until recently, cozy was I guess I'll drive around in Forza 4.5,
Forza
the
4.
Mexico adventure.
I did have a good time the one
Uh,
time I played that. Just driving around because I was like, this is nice.
I finally deleted it.
Oh yeah.
I'm like it's 4. I'm sorry, it is. And no matter how much I try to convince myself it's not, it's 4 just in a new spot with prettier graphics.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
every other sports game.
Yeah, except that because Forza actually upgrades their physics.
Yeah. But they
And
didn't get a
normally
chance to do
Horizon-
this with Horizon.
Which
Horizon.
is what I was about to say, yeah. Which is why it just feels like 4.
Mm.
But also the rubber banding,
Yeah.
the catch up mechanic.
Sometimes,
is so
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. But
It's
Seven's
like,
coming
if you
out.
can't. Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for that
Mhm.
because I'm gonna play that, and hopefully that'll do the racing itch for
Yeah.
a while.
When that come out, I'm pulling my PC out. We gonna set the wheel up. It's gonna be fun.
This man got this damn wheel.
I-
You gotta have a wheel, man.
I love
I've
that
wanted
wheel.
a wheel forever.
I love it. It's so fun.
I've wanted a wheel forever. Come on, what's wrong with it?
Nothing. I wasn't expecting Floyd to just be like, I
Bro,
got a
I've been
wheel.
wanting a wheel for
The
like
wheel.
20 years.
He might put on the left.
No, that's
Yeah. What?
okay.
Yeah, what?
As long as you don't take it.
I don't even take that. I don't even take it that far in my actual car. What's wrong with you?
Seriously.
Hey.
Excuse me.
When I'm by myself, like a psychopath.
That's what he tells me, at least. Yeah, but whenever I'm in the car,
I try like some sense when I got other people. with me,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Actual sense or
No,
Tiago's idea
no,
of having
actual
of driving?
sense. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Well, anybody else got anything else? Wow, that was a weird.
you
sentence.
did. It's good though.
You know, words. You know.
They're hard.
Words are hard, man.
I think I'm all good. I think I've said everything I needed to say.
Yeah, I'm kind of tapped out. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of us haven't been playing games this week. so
Honestly, yeah.
that went a little faster than expected, but
That's what she
I
said.
think it. Yeah, well,
It's just yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Ow.
Ooh, shots fired.
Hey, I still finished, dude.
Oh my god.
And on that note,
Jesus,
thanks for
selfish,
joining us
selfish.
this week.
Oh my god. Love you all.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. Everyone's descriptions will be in the description. That's not.
Yeah.
No, just stick with it. Just stick
Everyone's
with it.
description
Everyone's
will be-
description
You know what?
will be in the
You know what?
description.
We love you
Cut.
guys, and we appreciate you. All right.
I already said cut. This is over.
I don't care.